hi, Kendall. I didn't mean to call you. I was trying to call everybody in my prom group. You said you don't care? Well, don't lie just because you didn't get invited to go with anyone. Oh, you said you did get invited? Oh, yeah? By who? Casper the Ghost? Or is it the weird science teacher who forces you to eat lunch with him every day? Said you choose to eat lunch with him for science club? Ew, it sounded a lot better when we thought he was forcing you to eat in there. Anyways, if this guy really exists, you shouldn't have a problem saying his name. You said you don't want me to get mad. Nobody cares about your little science club boyfriend. You said it's Caden Jones. Yeah, right. Last time I checked, the starting wide receiver isn't in science club. Plus, not that it's any of your business. Caden's been snapping me, asking me a ton of questions about what girls like in a promposal, so I'm pretty sure he's asking me this week. You said he's already asked you? Let me see the pictures then. Those are the pictures? What are you, delusional, spending all your time on AI filters? I mean, if he really asked you, you shouldn't have a problem showing me the poster. That's the poster, and he got you Lululemon with it? This makes zero sense. That's what I told him I wanted. Said he only asked me because he thought we were friends and I could help him surprise you. How do you even know him? You guys are in two totally different worlds. You said he's in science club? You know what? You two can have each other. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he realized how weird he's being and ditched you at prom anyways. I guess we'll just have to see. But don't stress. There's always another volcano to build. Hi, Lily, calling me because nobody wants to go to prom with you? Unfortunately, I can't help you there, but that's not why you're calling. You want to know if I'd be open to adding 2 or 3 kids to my prom group so nobody's left out this year? Let me think about it. No. You said why not? Is that even a question? Last time I checked, I don't really feel like ruining all of my Instagram pictures because a few kids didn't find a way to get a date this year. You said you'd consider changing your mind if you were me? And why is that exactly? You said my date made it clear he wants to be a part of this? Now I'm starting to get what this is really about. You're mad. I'm taking your ex-boyfriend to prom. Not to burst your bubble, but I don't know how you ever went this long thinking you'd really be able to keep a guy like him. I mean, you're from 2 totally different worlds. He's hot, and how do I say this? You're not. Said that's not what this is about, and he genuinely likes nice girls. Is your name actually Patrick? And do you live under a rock by chance? You know what? Now that we're on the phone, I'm just gonna confess a little something. I feel bad and you seem a little delusional, so I'm the one that started the rumor that you cheated on your boyfriend. It feels so good to get that off my chest. You said you forgive me? What? I don't think you heard me. I'm the reason you and your super hot boyfriend broke up. You said you do understand. You just want me to change my mind about taking a couple kids to prom. Sorry, but the only person you're gonna see me at prom with is your ex-boyfriend. As much as you wish I'd keep talking to you, I don't want to, so I'll see you at prom with your ex-boyfriend. As requested, let's do my updated makeup tutorial. Before I get into it, please give me 15 seconds of your time to spread awareness for something that I feel like God is calling me to do. If you're on TikTok as much as me, you've probably come across the heartbreaking news that Taylor did pass away and her husband Cameron has set up a GoFundMe for her. I believe all of the money is going to her medical expenses, possibly funeral expenses. I'm not really sure, so I linked that at the top of my link tree. I am urging you guys to donate. If you cannot donate, completely okay. It is free to pray. And I also linked, I think, a $35 sweatshirt below that link, and all of the funds of that sweatshirt being sold are also going to her GoFundMe. I urge you guys to help in any way you can. I knew that my Get Ready With Me's are my highest traction videos, so I thought I would add it in here when I feel like I could maybe get the most viewers' attention. Let's get into the makeup, but I do want to let you guys know how much I love you and how valuable you are, not only to me, but obviously in God's eyes. For makeup, I like a really sticky primer. It's going to hold everything in place. And using the Milk Hydro Grip, yes, it's a little uncomfortably sticky, but I promise you it is going to hold your makeup all day. If you're not using a primer underneath your makeup, it is very likely that your makeup is just going to slide off your face throughout the day. Next, I go in with Estee Lauder's Double Wear Foundation. If you buy any product in this video, this is the one I highly recommend. It literally covers every single little blemish and imperfection on your skin. Just take a semi-damp beauty blender and blend it all evenly. Already look at this side of my face compared to this side. I then go in with my Sun-Kissed Cream Bronzer to do all of my contouring. I have never seen a product blend as effortlessly as this one. Again, I just take a little bit on my beauty blender and blend it all around the edges of my face. It takes barely any effort at all. Use shade 2 and it has the perfect brown tint to it. It's not too orange, but it's also not too muddy looking. So mostly it's going on my cheeks, my forehead, underneath my eyebrow, and then I do bronze up my nose and my chin a little bit as well. Concealer is the one part of my makeup that I feel like I've been messing up for years. Personally, when you're going underneath your eyes, I feel like the shade should just be slightly lighter than your foundation. I highlight all the areas I want to be bright. So my chin, underneath my eyes, a little bit here, and then I just take a line down my nose. For a while, I thought super bright concealers were fun. They looked better on camera, but in person, I feel like you cannot go that bright or it just looks crazy and it doesn't really cover up those under eye bags. This is the Giorgio Armani in 5.25. Don't come at me. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's a little out of my price range. For blush, I love these Charlotte Tilbury ones. They blend seamlessly and I just do about 2 dots on my cheek underneath my powder. It just adds the slightest bit of pink and also makes the cheeks very glowy. So this is pretty much the base we're working with. I recommend the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. A little bit on your puff. Get it like flattened out on your hand and then just go under your eyes. Look at this eye. Look at this eye, like it's blurred. Love to take a little bit on my chin as well, and then in that little forehead area that we applied the concealer. That way it's still bright, but also soft. I also have some forehead lines, and I just feel like this helps blur it so much. For eyebrows, I am a huge fan of the Precisely My Brow pencil. The tip of it isn't slanted and weird, so you can literally draw in exactly where you want your brows to be filled. I really don't do too much. I have very uneven brows. Everybody on TikTok tells me that, so I kind of just play around with it and make them look filled in. Then I just take 24-hour brow setter by Benefit, and I kind of lock them into place. After all of that, I do like to set my face before going in with my powder products. I use the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Setting Spray. Basically, everywhere we took that cream bronzer earlier, I go over with a powder bronzer. It's almost gone and completely rubbed off, but I think this is shade 2. Love this bronzer. Again, very natural. Doesn't make you look orange by any means. Actually, don't have to over bronze with it because that cream contour from earlier literally makes you already look so shaped. Your neck's a little uneven. You can just take it down your neckline as well. I'm always changing my powder blush, but this one by Hourglass I love. Just has like a really nice, pretty shade. Dab it in there a little. I like to kind of pull it up because I do have a rounded face, and I feel like this helps kind of like bring it in a little bit. I don't normally do eyeshadow, but for the sake of this video, I will. This is the little Charlotte Tilbury palette. It is so good, especially if you're not good at eyeshadow. Just take a super fluffy brush into this little like dark brown color and kind of like put it in my crease. The reason I say it's super good if you're not good at eyeshadow is because it almost blends on its own. You don't have to do a lot of work, and I myself am not very good at eyeshadow. Just take a flat brush into this lighter color and put it all on my lid. You don't have to know how to do a cut crease to just add a little bit of eyeshadow and give your face a little more color and make your eyes look more awake. A lot of you will not like this, but I use a white eyeliner because I like to make my eyes look a little bit longer and bigger just because they are pretty circular. Always use your little puff so you don't mess your makeup up, and pull it down a little bit and just color that waterline. My eyeliner I use is Fake Awake by Tarte, and then I just go in and start curling my lashes. And I go in with my For Real mascara. I do normally like to do some type of DIY lash or strip lash, but for the sake of today's video, I'm just going to do my own lashes. I actually have this mascara linked in my bio under Babe Original with a code. It's seriously my favorite. I've been using it for so long. I feel like it really lengthens the lashes both on the top and bottom. If you have any little like things, take the end of your eyebrow brush and take them off. Just for a little basic lip, I am going to take the Pillow Talk lip liner around my lips and go in with the Candy Chic lipstick. I normally use the plumping gloss over it, but it's in my purse, so I'm just taking this little lip lacquer. Once I know my lashes are dry, I go in and curl them one more time. Then I'll reset the entire look. But yeah, that's pretty much my everyday natural makeup. Obviously, I do like to add some lashes. I think they make my eyes look a lot more full and excited. At the end of the day, makeup is an art, so do whatever you want. Do what makes you feel happy, what looks good on your face. But I did want to give y'all a little makeup tutorial because it's been highly requested. I love you guys so much, and don't forget, if you have the opportunity to check out the links in my bio and support Taylor and Cameron and all of their families. Oh, hi, Lily, calling me to tell me how awful prom was last night. You said it wasn't awful and that you actually won prom queen with Max. That's impossible considering everything I did the day before. You said, what am I talking about? Well, for starters, the big old paint spot you had on your dress. Let's just say that didn't miraculously appear. My friend works at the dress shop you bought your dress from. Said everybody at prom thought it was supposed to be that way and you got best dressed too. There's no way your makeup looked good because I paid a makeup artist to do your makeup bad. You said Max's mom fixed it for you when you got home and it actually made you guys closer. Oh yeah, and if all of this is so true, how'd you even get to prom? Said, what do I mean? Well, I slashed Max's tires, so there's no way you guys could have got there. You said I should have done my research because his mom set up a Rolls Royce to take you guys. Oh, and let me guess, his dad's a millionaire too? You said not a millionaire, but the mayor. You know what? I might believe all of this, except I'd already hacked into your email and scanned your prom ticket. You said Max gave you my ticket? You know what? If you're so happy with Max, then why are you still calling me? His insurance needed a recording of somebody admitting to slashing his tires. Oh yeah? And you think I'm just gonna give that to you? It's impossible considering you're using your phone right now to FaceTime me. I'm not that dumb. Max, what are you doing there? You said I should have thought about being a good person. Fine. I guess I'll just have to find a way to delete the recording. Said you already sent it to my dad? My dad's calling me. I have to go. Kylie? I knew this was gonna happen. Look, when I said in the cheer group that I'm here for anybody, anytime, it's kind of just a figure of speech. I don't actually answer my phone all the time. Normally, as a sophomore, you'd just call another sophomore, not the senior cheer captain. Anyways, if this is about lessons, I don't really give them. I kind of do everything. That's not what this is about. You said you got sophomore cheer captain, and now Lily's making up lies about you. Ugh, if only Lily devoted this much time to cheer as she does to being a bad person, she might have been captain. Not the point, though. What has she been saying? She's telling people you cheated on your boyfriend? That's funny. Girl, don't stress. I'll give her a call and figure this out for you. Hey, Leo! No, I know that's not your name. The problem is I don't care. When you start acting like a girl's girl is when I'll call you a girl's name. Anyways, it was brought to my attention that you're jealous and insecure of Kylie because she beat you out for cheer captain. So you've been starting some pretty mean rumors about her. You know what I hate about rumors? People that have nothing going for them like you start to believe them. And I guess I'm just a little confused because you're saying Lily cheated on her boyfriend, but don't you Snapchat my brother? And correct me if I'm wrong. Disclaimer, I'm not. Have you been begging him to hang out? I just can't help but wonder, what would your boyfriend think about that? Oh gosh, stop freaking out. I'm not gonna tell him. Yes, I mean that because you're gonna tell him. You said what happens if you don't? I guess I can tell the cheer coach where you've been when you keep saying you're sick for practice, which would also make you lose your boyfriend. Unless you tell him you hang out in my little brother's car after school. I had a feeling you didn't tell him that. You're gonna tell your boyfriend? I think that's a great decision. See, you can be smart when you want to. One more thing. Don't ever snap Kylie's boyfriend again or I'll snap yours, assuming he even still stays with you. Bye, girlie. Oh no, Lily, you seem stressed. What's wrong? You said you've been trying to get a hold of me for the last 2 hours? That's so weird. I've been trying to care enough to answer for the last 2 hours. You said, where have I been? I think you know where I've been, or you wouldn't be calling me, right? You said, why did I hang out with your boyfriend, Kyle? Well, I feel like 120 minutes is enough time to tell him about my brother, but I guess you didn't. You want to know if I kissed him? Of course I didn't. Not kiss him. And judging off how good it went, I'm surprised you ever wanted to cheat on him in the first place. Ask me if I like him? Oh gosh, no. I think I love him. Don't worry though. I'm a girl's girl. You said, what do I mean by that? I got rid of that awful photo of you on his nightstand. I was like, I know she filters her photos. You could have found a better one than that. You said you don't care. You'll just talk to my brother. Oof. I'm guessing you haven't been on Snap in a while? I just mean that he blocked you. I mean, you know family roles. If I don't like you, he hates you. There is a plus though. I didn't tell the cheer coach that you were being rude to Kylie. You said, do I still plan on it? Of course, but I only stir the pot on Tuesdays. So what, you still have like 4 or 5 days? And don't stress, you can still come to the football games, and your ex will be there watching me. Well, I think I have to go. Your ex is surprising me with a little movie night. Kisses. Ew, Abby, why are you calling me? You want to know if you can come to my Halloween party? Let me think about it. Absolutely not. But don't worry, your boyfriend's invited, so I'm sure he can fill you in on all the fun details and all the games we play. You said you'd feel more comfortable with him going if you were also there. Oh, bless your heart thinking I even care about that. You said you'll do anything to come? I had a feeling you might say that. Fine, you can come. You just have to follow 3 simple rules. 1, you can't say no to playing any of the games we play. 2, you have to do a dare to enter the party, just to keep the festivities up. And 3, you have to be exactly what we tell you to be. You said you understand? Perfect. What do I want you to dress up as? Not that I've thought about it or anything, but you could be an evil witch. Don't worry, we're all doing really spooky costumes. Let me mute you real quick. My mom just walked in and I want to make sure she got my Frankenstein costume. Emily, did you already get our cute bunny costumes? Perfect. Great news. She just picked up my costume and it's even scarier in person. You said you want to see it? You're gonna have to wait. Believe me though, it's gonna be the biggest surprise. You said what dare do you have to do before coming in? I'll have to think about it. You said you'd rather do a truth? Let me go ahead and mute you real quick. My mom just came back in the room. Emily, the truth might be better. We'll ask her how many boys she's kissed right in front of her boyfriend. She'll say 0. He'll see how lame she is, and then he'll be mine. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, my mom can be so annoying, but I was thinking about it, and I'll do truth just because I like you. You said you're excited? Oh, believe me, so am I. Hi, Kayla. You said, why am I calling you? Come on, don't act like you're not excited somebody as cool as me's in your phone right now. Anyways, don't get your hopes up. I'm not calling to be your friend or anything. I actually heard from a little birdie you're wearing Tyler's jersey to the football game tonight. You said you are? Now, what in the world would possess you to think Tyler, the quarterback, wants anything to do with you? You said Tyler asked you to wear his jersey? Was that before or after Justin Bieber asked to marry you? You said you're serious? I know. The same way I know the grass is blue. You said that's his jersey to prove it? I'm pretty sure the only thing that proves is you're a little freak who snuck into the locker room after the boys had practice. So here's the deal. You're gonna bring me that jersey right now, and Tyler and everyone else won't know you commit crimes in your free time. You said you're not gonna bring me the jersey? Okay, well, it's gonna be a long and embarrassing football game for you. You said, how will it be embarrassing? Oh, because I'm still gonna wear his number on a t-shirt. Everybody's gonna assume me and him are dating for obvious reasons, and you're just gonna look so delusional. You said you don't care what people think? Well, clearly, look at your makeup. You said you don't think Tyler will appreciate me wearing his jersey, and I don't think you know what boys look for in girls. I guess I'll just see you at the game. And when you're crying afterwards, don't forget I tried to warn you.